millions of dollars, and these niggas is playing like fucking.
That nigga Burger said, over. This shit over.
Shit done. Shit is done. Want that shit, bitch.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, set wide, 80. Check it, reload. 36.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. First-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog.
I can't do nothing. I can't
up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Can't pause the game. Can't call timeout. Nothing.
Brady gives to Michel. And he's got some space here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Rush in.
Man, what you watching on your game, man, phone?
Hey, 66.
What, my shit?
From the gun, they run with Michel.
Wow.
Michel lost it, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Wow.
And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The psychology
Look
of the
at
game
this
never
shit.
ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a
Yo,
fumble.
butt naked. This nigga come out of nowhere, yo.
Right?
And how much they
Fucking
practice
bad
that
balls
fumble.
all
Practice
game.
it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Niggas talking about Super Bowl. We can't beat the fucking Giants.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
This nigga just hurdled me. And I'm standing. This nigga hurdled me and I'm standing up straight. I ain't even been down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted.
How the fuck you come from out of bounds,
Jones, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it,
Beat myself
it's not
on a
often
man
a
all
quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Are you fucking serious? It's touch your fucking hands,
Joe, the veteran with a pick.
I ain't do nothing
And
but
they will be
I ain't do nothing that I wanted to do. Zeke ran the ball 8 times the whole fucking game.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your
believe that shit. Yeah, come on, Josh Gordon. Fuck.
I'm almost at 30, yo. I'm on here trying to get to a 30, yo.
That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
This nigga running man too. That's the crazy thing. He running the shit out of man just like me. Shit strapped.
That shit just bugged me out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard
right in. Bye.
What's up with the rainbow, man?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way.
Oh, you gotta go forward.
Going back to your game plan coming in.
What?
Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The loss of a yard here to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And get that to Michelle, complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I ain't had no time, nigga. They can't smack at that bitch.
This nigga smacked the ball down. Take that bitch to the house. Yeah, take that bitch to the house.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
That's what happened to him in real life, though. That's a crazy part.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle.
How could he
brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. An interesting note about the Steelers opening up on the road here. It's the 5th season in a row that they have started away from home. Longest active streak in the league. And, of course, pitting them against the Patriots, 2 of the most storied franchises, especially in the last couple of decades. Since 2002, these 2 teams have met in 3 AFC championship games, with New England getting the better of Pittsburgh all 3 times. And you think of the Lombardi trophies, with New England winning last year,
day, no
each
pressure,
of these franchises
all
has
day
6
and that bitch down the
trophies,
field.
tied for the most in the entire league.
When niggas start redirecting the route. Like, come on, yo. Shit don't even look right.
From midfield, here's Brady. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. From the 31, Brady, left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Trying to get one here before the quarter break.
Pop the shit out of his little head.
7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Where's my phone go at?
Sugar!
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Gostkowski with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Let's go, defense.
This fielded at the 2. Pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
You're not level 30 yet, Birdie.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a
now this is intercepted.
What's wrong with him? I'm a vet, bitch. What's wrong with him? I'm a vet, bitch. Stop following me.
This is funny as shit, yo. I swear to God.
Patriots.
Y'all playing each
Short
other?
throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers.
I'm going to be talking, bro. Let everyone leave. Leave this kick off. Leave one. Let's go.
How
Pick
about
the
the
fuck up. Pick
anticipation
6.
on the
Stop
play?
playing.
Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the
What
opposite
is he at on
So
now?
they'll get another shot on offense. following it.
Who he beat the shit out of?
And now
I
the kick is
see.
away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is counter.
That's how you read that shit as a motherfucking linebacker. Stop playing me, boy. You get your ass smoked out here.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down.
How was that? He caught that?
By James Washington. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Black 80.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
Right back to Connor here on 1st.
Right on the
and this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Devin McCourty brings him down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Lucky bitch.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him.
I met the pencil,
Showed that
but
he's got
I
the
was
fresh
trying to
legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
I'm gonna figure this shit out right now.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on
here
in week one.
No.
Forced out to his left.
What made you pick the Redskins?
This will be caught at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
You wanted to try something new, nigga.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space.
There's no way
he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
3rd and goal. Come on, defense!
So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
I ain't moving. Fight it. I'm not moving. Dummy. Let's go.
He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he
got
there.
Nigga.
So call that no gain on the sneak, and now there's still a yard short.
I want some time on the clock. You ain't
now
fit.
the Patriots
I'm looking at the clock, nigga.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Roethlisberger keeps it.
Oh, my God! He hit this nigga in.
Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Brady. And he's going to go down again. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer.
I'm ready to get out of this shit. I'm ready to go on 2K. Should get him in there, man.
So we have come upon halftime in the Sunday night opener from Foxborough. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
5 more levels, yo, and I'm a 30. I'm on 2K.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let me take the trash out real quick.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Play fake to counter. Now Roethlisberger.
And that will be incomplete.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
On third down, Roethlisberger.
Get that shit off.
Incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Get the fuck out of here.
7-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Wait, that fly 20. Right there in the middle, 55.
Watch the backer.
Check 72.
Big Ed.
Alert!
From the gun on third down, Brady. Incomplete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And they'll get out just short of the 45 at the 44.
I gotta turn that down some more, yo, because this shit is ridiculous.
Who got hurt?
Us and Safarian Jenkins, yo.
Wait, that
3 niggas got hurt in one game.
Who else?
My starting center?
Brady now on first down. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Maybe let me know when they want to run the rep.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball to the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Come on, what you waiting on? Fucking Christmas? Send in like, I'm on it, motherfucker. You see my name? Fuck on him.
I can't find a play. I want it.
Bust his motherfucking head. Whatever you want to, nigga.
Third down, Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Jesus. It's not even a fucking play I wanted, yo.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
Usually don't run niggas
this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, it's Samuels.
There it is.
And he lost the football. And the Patriots Patriots have it. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Again, it's Michelle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Check 52. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. All right, here we go. Check the treatment.
Shotgun now for Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Go ahead.
On 1st down, Michelle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Foxborough. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter.
God, this ass wrong, Patty. Jesus.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go. Go. Hey, second.
On play action, now Brady. Flushed out right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting
I told you play me in 2K, bum ass man. You got every excuse in the world.
Shut the fuck up. Situation.
Oh, bum ass.
Brady had to take that bitch and go.
Wait, that wide, 80.
So don't say nothing. Check 99. Check 99. Check 50. Check 50.
Yeah, I'll be out.
Hey, 66.
From the gun on 3rd down. Brady.
Big man from
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it, happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Yeah, it's my first game for real. That shit feels so
the
different.
Offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Now left side on the swing pass. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now Roethlisberger. From left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
A little football
You gonna put me in what,
there. You just see the receiver
like
try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
We can play my player. We can play my player. We can play teams. Whatever you want to play, man. I'm gonna fuck with you. Whatever, pick your team and come in. That's all you got to do.
They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Quit a game when
just
I'm
a
beating
yard
him
on the
by
first
20.
down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I'll be out there.
Hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crazy
exactly.
Didn't happen on that play.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right, got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will hand a counter. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
44.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Pick it up! Oh, my God!
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Roethlisberger to throw. They're going to be incomplete. That's not exactly what you want there, especially given the time on the clock. But now, you got to kick the field goal, right?
You do, and actually, you show a little faith in your defense when you do that because you kick the field goal here. You're telling them, we believe you'll get the ball back for us for one more shot.
And Boswell's kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. Now, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check.
Now Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Might not be anyone that's run the 2-minute drill better than Tom Brady, second all-time in fourth-quarter comebacks.
And even though he's second all-time, it feels like first in all the most important comebacks. He's the right guy to have the ball in this situation. Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, mom came here, though. Can't find the play I want.
Wait, that. Wait, Eddie.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Check 43.
Hey, go 66.
To throw is Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Gostkowski for the point after.
You saw the roughing the passer? Brady still stuck in there and see that bitch.
7-point lead now. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Definitely good.
This fielded at the 2.
Nah, this is
He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield.
Damn, get his ass!
Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw.
Let's go, ball game.
There as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Wait, that. Flag 20.
Patriots take over first and 10.
We got 20.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
What I look like?
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7
niggas
seconds
that's late.
left.
That's their fault. They're their fault. That's niggas for 3 days.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
What is that? Nowhere to be found. You try to let him block me?
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Pats, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Good ass game. Tim game next. What time you playing, Tim? 8.